And are the Zaibatsu... I'm trying to remember what Zaibatsu means. So the only thing I know about the Zaibatsu is that they're in GTA 2. Which is, you know, like a 20-year-old game at this point, I think. But it has something to do, like... I don't know. I do not know. I'm assuming they're not like a crime syndicate, because that's kind of like the Yakuza's thing. We need aluminum, we need rubber, we need a lot of stuff. Yeah, you guys, once again, deploy onto this front. So basically, we're gonna have 5 guys underneath him. And then after that, we need to get another field marshal and more generals. Like, how do you guys feel about your plans right now? If you're enemy 46%, 80%, I mean, there's nobody on your front, so it should be pretty easy. But I one thing, I don't know when Japan's going to attack. They're already on partial. They're already better than us. They're on limited conscription and limited exports. Basically, they're doing all of the things that we're doing, but better. I mean, we get less output. Actually, way less research time. But you get research to market. And they're on free trade, too. Not even export focus. Oh, is that because of the 9 power treaty? So we might not be able to... Yeah, no, we can't even change it because of the... China. Like, come on, guys. Really? Maybe if you didn't lose the Opium Wars, maybe things would be different, but... Improve worker conditions, so more stability, but 10% factory output. Nah, I think the workers right now are fine. I just need the partial mobilization, please. Like, ASAP. So political power wise, plus 120, stability plus 10%, or base war support increases inflation, which I'm not too sure what that does. Refugee land reforms. Can we actually do all of them? As far as I can tell, you have to go through every single tree. Like these, it's not like you can only do one of them. It's a little bit weird. Reaches the Soviet Union, moves to Germany. I'm definitely not going to collaborate with the Japanese. I feel like that's kind of against my best interest. Base war support. Maybe going for the United Front. I think we need to be worried a bit more about China, or about Japan. So, you know, let's get that going. Where's my water, by the way? There it is. Is it even open? Huh. There we go. Manchurian project. Well, that doesn't sound very good for me. Where is the Manchurian project? So what's this actually do? Japanese settlements. Like, is it an event or is it a focus that they have to do? There are so many things in this focus tree. It's too big. It's too damn big. I really don't like... Nope, why are you vibrating? Nope, I just want you on silent. Don't vibrate, thank you. Okay, so you guys are still training up. How many guns do we need now? Well, we're at 1.8 thousand. So, I mean, it's a little bit better than it was. I mean, you're not even using anything here, so... Maybe even just get rid of plane production and just make more guns. Yeah, there we go. I think that's fine. Just make a handful more rifles. Apparently, Ethiopia lost the war. I mean, that's very surprising. Silent workhorse, captain of industry. Any of you do anything good for me? I mean, I want the democratic guy. I think I want to become a democracy. Even though I thought we're supposed to be a democracy. I'm not too sure what China is at this point. It's like a military government. Joint faction. Generate war tension. Is anybody influencing us right now? Not as far as I can tell. How many troops does the Japanese have? They have about probably 60 divisions. So we have about the same amount of divisions as the Japanese. But I'm pretty sure their army's probably just stronger than ours. And I want the partial mobilization. Thank you. So that will lower our... Okay, so now we're down to 9 consumer instead of, I think we were at 12 before. And also increases construction speed, right? By 10% instead of a, what was it, like a negative 30, so I had a 40% swing. So that's good. Once again, just keep making more guns for now, because we have no support equipment. We have a handful of planes, but really nothing too crazy. You know what, like, don't even build, just stockpile cruisers, or stockpile convoys. I think that's probably just better for us than making one cruiser every 2 years. Okay, construction 1. Okay, so resource gain. Not worth spending that there. Production efficiency cap going up would be useful, but I think just getting support weapons, 132 days for a bunch of, you know, positive modifiers is, I would think, the best thing for us to do. Actually, let's go to speed 5. I don't want to improve relations with the Japanese. I want to improve relations with, like, the British. I mean, they are part of the Allies, right? Allies, the Axis, the Comintern. You don't like us. But I'm going to improve relations with Britain. I mean, we're still going to hate them, but they're not going to hate us as much. And it's just a different ideology. If we were not... Also, we need more world tension. But if we were basically anybody else, if we were democratic, they'd basically just say, yeah. And that would be nice. Some more unassigned divisions. Once again, you guys go into pink. Stop training more troops for now. I really don't like that this is not synchronized up. And can we still support these troops? The answer is 20 out of 42, so that is great. Why is it all coming from here? I guess this is the bottleneck. Because it's not good enough. So why is it coming from here? Why is it not coming... I thought it comes from the capital. Oh, that is the capital, Beijing. Do we not own Beijing? We do own Beijing, but I guess it's not the capital. I did not actually know that. But it's still not even coming from the capital either. It's coming from here. Wait, how do we... Yeah. Cancel. Infrastructure. Okay, we'll build some infrastructure down in the capital. If that's what we need to, get all of our, guys to be a little bit more effective, I think that's probably good. Purges in the Soviet Union, that's absolutely a-okay. Really doesn't bother me at all. But I don't see a reason to pick a fight with Communist China at the moment. I think the United Front is probably in our best interest. Starting our own faction. And, well, we can start the war. But at least to me, that doesn't seem like the smartest decision. Maybe I'm wrong on that. So, when's this guy going to deploy? Oh, he did deploy. So cancel that for now. And we're not trading any troops. So you're 2x2. You're 3x2. No special forces cannot be parachuted. I don't have any. I have no army experience. Right, I don't have my mod on. Fine, just train another 5. Or train 4, I guess. Apparently we have enough infantry equipment now. We now have a surplus? Slightly. You know, not insane surplus, but we have a little bit. And we're almost out of steel as well. We're just exporting so much. We're exporting most of our stuff. It's so dumb, but we're exporting 28, and then we're importing 16. And we're also, who are we giving it to? We're giving it to Siam, Nepal, and Bhutan. Why are we giving anything to Nepal? Look at this guy. Oh, look at that guy. That's a great hat, by the way. Bhutan. It's nice that everybody actually at least has a portrait now, because before everybody had like a default portrait, but everybody actually, you know, they all have new guys with names and stuff. So that's good. It only took them a year, but they finally figured it out. I think, has it been more than a year? When did Red Hearts Banner 4 come out? It came out in like 2016, didn't it? So it took them almost 2 years to give everybody a portrait, so that's great. The Spanish Civil War has begun. Decision available. No, I don't care about peace. Get out of here. So, National Spain and Republican Spain. Can I actually send troops? No, there's not enough world tension yet. But Germany is probably going to give them troops. So we got Franco against Joseph Diaz. And Germany and the Soviets are probably going to get involved, but, you know, we will see, we will see. I mean, it's in Europe. It doesn't really matter too much who actually wins the Spanish Civil War. I'm assuming that Franco's probably going to win. Which would be bad for us, just, you know, because it'd be more people that we'd have to eventually fight, probably. We got our new tank. So I guess we'll train a handful of them. Probably also build a handful of artillery would probably also not be the worst idea. Oh, can I not, like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's build a handful of tanks. Apparently not in a template. I thought we got a template. No, it makes a light tank brigade? That doesn't even make any sense. Because we made heavy tanks. I don't think you understand that. Why would the default for the heavy tank? It's so dumb. What? Why would you not give me a template to use the heavy tanks in? Why? Fine. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let's get United Front going. I guess forts would also not be the worst idea, right? Oh no, not max level. Cancel that. Cancel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, push all this to the top. I feel like that's probably a little bit more important than this. How expensive are they? 500, so 1,500 against 72. So they should build relatively quickly compared to everything else. Fallback line, garrison. Okay, no, I think that's fine. We're probably not going to invade Japan. We'll get our forts going, just in case anything bad happens. I guess, save up some points so that we can actually put heavy tanks into our divisions, which for some reason wasn't the default. Like it says right here, if we go to, well, it said somewhere that it'd make a division. It's just a division it cannot go into. But so I guess I'm going to need to get the field marshal, the theorist, just so we can get some political experience. Of course, we also get that when we're actually in combat. So Japan, what are you doing right now? Doing some stuff with the steelworks. How's Spain going? Oh, it's actually pretty much one-sided. Yeah, no. Are you actually at least getting volunteers? Soviet Union, and they're getting volunteers from, yeah, Italy and the Germans. Wow, the Republicans are just trash. I didn't expect them to basically lose this quickly. I think that's a bit much. It's a little bit pathetic what they've done, I would say. We're making 2.5 a month, so I mean we have 3 in the storage right now, which is basically kind of pathetic. Let's get some better rifles going as well, because fighting rifles with World War I isn't the best idea. Oh, you guys don't even have a place to deploy. Fair enough. 23, so we'll put 1 more troop here, and then I don't know where else we're going to actually put troops. I don't know if I don't know if the communists can actually say no to the into the faction. I mean, we'll see. If they say no, we might just have to invade them. I'm not too sure. We have 3,000 rifles right now, so we don't even need this many rifles. So cut back on rifle production. Just build a bunch of tanks that I don't know what we're going to do with, but I guess we want oil now, don't we? So let's go for trading. Let's actually get some oil from the United States. No, I don't need it that much. Just give me, we only need 9 oil, so just give me 1. So it could be have like a 1 deficit, but for the most part, this should be okay. We just don't have the oil for the convoys, and I think that's fine. We also need more steel. Right. Getting so much stuff from the U.S. We don't have enough convoys, I think, to even get it all. Ugh. That's not very good, is it? This is almost done. 5 more days. And are you actually going to join my faction? There we go. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation, which I kind of also... I hate that event because they're going to do the... I have no idea. Still have no idea how to say it. The Medidrozi Pact, which basically cuts them off from the Allies entirely, so they basically just instantly always lose. So, you know, it's a little bit silly. I don't want to fight the Japanese. I think that's not in my best interest. So let's invite 2 civilian factories. Seems pretty good, so we're going to get that going. And now we have our own faction, I assume. Let me click on it, thank you. Chinese United Front. Is there anybody I can actually invite to said faction? No, because none of them actually like me, but that's okay. So hopefully that means Japan's going to be less likely to invade us, but I'm not too sure. But I think I am going to be ending this session right here. Just because I want to actually live stream it, and I'm not actually able to live stream it because it's Saturday, and I'm not allowed to do it until tomorrow. So, just, 2 episodes would be enough, I think, for YouTube, and then we're going to be streaming it eventually later. So if you enjoy, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff.